Michael Jackson didn't
I want
start
you
the
to answer me this in a
moonwalk,
minute.
but he made it popular.
Is our microphones on? We don't need another mishap.
Not another mishap.
My dog. That actually wasn't a bad clap. But anyway, yeah.
Nah, but it's not him. It don't feel the same.
It don't feel the same.
You know what I mean?
It's all good.
Willie, you want to give everybody an OG clap one time for the one time? Come on, man. You got to come in the camera.
Didn't we tell you to grab that microphone?
Right.
too?
You're part of the
God
show
dang,
today,
boy.
dog. You're not excluded.
Boy, you don't listen to nobody, boy.
There you go.
But you got to get your microphone.
Everybody, Willie's going to be part of the show today.
Yeah.
We finally have a fourth mic for audio and tech guy, Willie. So y'all will be hearing from him.
Tech and audio man, Willie.
Every now and then.
Yeah,
His little tune in. You might not see his face, but.
Wes, give me my jingle. Let's do it.
That stupid ass clap. That stupid ass clap. You of H blew the chip. That really hurt my pockets. We back, we athlete. Evan, don't put your head down. It's okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
That's tough. Welcome back to another episode of Midweek Athlete Pod, episode 41. We're creeping up on the
Big
50. Creeping up on the big 5-0.
What up, Doe?
What up, Doe? What's going on, my brother?
He already entered the chat.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Doe. Hey, since you in here, Dirk or KG, let's just go ahead and keep
Just
that.
one time for the one time,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to everybody out there, man, running up the Instagram reel.
I gotta send it to
That's
him. I don't
dope,
think
man.
he's sending the real. Yeah, they running up the Instagram reel right
Keep
now.
hitting the
Yeah,
comments,
and
man. Keep spreading it.
Like,
Keep spreading the
share,
word.
subscribe, comment, share, show y'all comments, man. We love it. We love it. Love the support.
Let's get it.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
I'm going to cook them again today, guys. Don't worry about it.
But, hey, stay tuned. We definitely got another Versus coming up. So Wes is going to lead that one, so that's going to be very interesting. But let's just get right into it, fellas. So the Natty, Houston versus Florida.
Yeah.
Immediate reactions. Go.
Go ahead.
Houston had that shit in the bag and they pissed on their fucking leg.
They did piss down the leg.
Hey, what does Mr.
Pissed.
30 say?
Chad!
No.
Trash.
Mr. 30's like that. And they pissed down their leg.
They pissed down their
They
leg.
pissed down their leg and they fucked it up, bro. You can't be up 10 points in the
12.
Natty.
12. You can't be up 12.
Can't be up 12 in the
man.
Natty and fuck it
I
up.
can tell you what happened. Because Evan's going to be much kinder than me. Emmanuel Sharp, dog, I love you, bro. You've been a catalyst for this team all year. But you were terrible after that Tennessee game. You were
I got you.
absolutely god-awful after that Tennessee game in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, no, it was bad. I mean, just like Ev said, like to be up 12.
LJ wasn't much better for the record.
And to lose it, like the last 4 possessions of the game, turnover.
Come on now.
That, for a Houston team like that cannot happen. But we've also said before that, like, outside of LJ Cryer,
They have no offense.
they have no offense.
They don't.
No offense.
And the defense played well. I'm not going to say that defense
Great.
didn't play
The
well.
defense played well for the first,
really good,
what,
but
35 minutes of the game?
Yeah.
Like,
Until Will Clayton got going, because Ricard wasn't going to do it by himself.
no.
Because he was cooking.
no, he was.
He was.
They
had
definitely
to-
shut Will Creighton down. For
They
the
really
whole first
did.
half.
They did. And the crazy thing is, Florida led the game for a total of like a minute and a half.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So like if you look at the stats on paper, you'd be like, oh, Houston dominated this game.
Yeah.
I mean, they did, but
did.
the last 5 minutes was just
Tugler getting in
torturous.
foul trouble was huge.
You got to finish those games. You have
Roberts
to.
couldn't finish around the basket to save his life.
But the
I
thing-
didn't understand it, man.
But the thing was with Roberts, they played through him early.
They did.
And they allowed him to play make, to get LJ open, to get Milo Uzan open, to get Emmanuel Sharp open.
Correct.
And all that was working. And even if he did go to the rim, you had putbacks from Francis. You had putbacks from Toggle.
Francis played an amazing
Francis
game.
balled that game.
He did, man.
He straight up balled. But, man, those last 4 possessions, I kept telling myself, run it back through Roberts.
Yeah.
Run it back
That's
through
the
Roberts.
guy I thought they was going to run that last play.
You got to run back to Roberts because he's smart enough to make the play out of that double team or whatever's going to happen out of the post. And it's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad that the game ended like that. That's tough.
I mean, the sad
that's
part
just
next
tough.
season. It's all up to next season.
is just shoot the ball, bro. Like honestly, man, you gotta just shoot the ball, Brody. Like I know that the big was probably gonna get his hands on it if you shoot it regularly. But if you just shoot it, if you shoot it straight up in the air, we're probably gonna get that ball. We're probably gonna get that ball because the 7-footer is out there.
Yeah. I would say give me a chance to get a rebound rather than just dropping the ball.
Yeah, because that didn't do anything.
Like, shoot it, just shoot it.
Because Francis was confused. He was the person closest. He was like, "What?
Yeah, like what just happened?" Yeah, but I mean, I was telling Wes, I was like the way that Will Clayton went to go contest the shot. He wasn't going out to block it straight up. He was going to try to go block it to half court, so that Houston had no chance to try to get that rebound. Yeah. But even still, he had time to pump
rebound
fake.
as in like shoot the shot, like shoot it high arc shot enough.
You airball
to get to the point.
He either had an opportunity to shoot it high, or he had enough time to give him that Steph Curry pump fake, just a small dribble and shoot it. He still had 3 or 4 seconds
because
to
he
shoot.
tried the pump fake. That was the problem.
Yeah.
He was indecisive.
He was nervous.
Yeah.
So it was like he was stuck in that in between area. It was
bad.
Man.
But I mean, Houston got a couple 5 stars coming next year. We'll see what happens. But
shout out to Florida, man. Shout out to
the Gator boys. Shout out to the Gator boys.
Shout out to Gator.
And who is our winner from our tournament?
Yeah.
bracket?
So thank y'all again for the bracket challenge. We had over 50 brackets. So our winners, first place is Camber. Second place is Garrett, which is husband and wife.
Oh, nice.
And they live in Lubbock, Texas. So shout out to 806. And then third place is Barnett, T Barnett. So y'all make sure y'all DM us for y'all's prizes, man, so we can get that to y'all. But thank y'all again very, very much. Next year we're going for 100 brackets.
Let's do it.
That's the goal.
I'm going to win next year. At least I'm going to put a parlay on my first day because I went perfect that first day. I didn't even put in a parlay. It
was crazy.
First day.
I'd have been so I'd have hit so big that day.
What did Doe say?
Oh, he said it was good, fella. That was a little while ago, though.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah. So Houston, man, that's a tough one for the city. That's a tough one for the city.
I got high hopes. So
now we have
Mike Malone next year.
Mike Malone. So Mike Malone got fired. 3 games left into the regular season. What were y'all's thoughts about that?
They're idiots.
They're dumb.
No, what are y'all doing? Y'all literally about to go into the playoffs without your head coach, with an interim head coach. No.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. He's already led.
And there's no reason either.
Nah, there's a reason. There's a reason. Because of Everest's guy. That's the reason Mike Malone not the coach no more. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
You think it's called Jamal Murray?
I know it's because of Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. That's the reason.
Let's talk about it then.
Like, let's be honest. Because Jokic loves Mike Malone.
Loved him.
It's not because of Jokic. Him and Westbrook he was fighting for Westbrook all year. So I know it wasn't Westbrook. It's not Aaron Gordon because that's just not Aaron Gordon. It's not Christian Braun. You shut up. You a puppy.
I did see though that apparently the way that Mike Malone was playing Westbrook, it rubbed some people the wrong way.
Who?
I don't know.
You know who?
You probably right. I probably do know.
You know who?
Yeah.
Maybe that is.
You're probably right.
I don't know.
It's Jamal. I'm telling you, it's Jamal and Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. will get traded after this season, and Jamal Murray maybe has a year left in Denver.
I just want y'all, Wes.
I wish y'all could see
Wes,
this.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we told this jackass to grab this microphone.
Willard, unplug it. It's around the chair.
We told you to grab the microphone
Just unplug
before we started the show. Lord have mercy. Sorry, quick intervention because this boy, I tell you, hey, Mr. Willie, I need you to get your son, please. This is just awful. Anyway.
Timestamp, Willard. What time is it in the video? How many minutes has the video been going?
Timestamp. Anyway, so where do you think Mike Malone should go? Like, what do you think his next destination should be? I have one. But I want to see if y'all have one.
No, Evan, you're letting him off the hook. We're going to stay right here until he answers the question.
All right.
Why is it that Mike Malone gets fired 2 years, not even 2 years fully, really, if we're being technical.
Not 2 full years.
I
Not
literally
too
don't know.
full
I think that's the most dumbest fire of all time.
So if you don't know why he did it, right? Let's just look at this as a murder mystery, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the possible suspects that could be guilty.
Why you try to blame it on Jamal's career?
Bro, I'm about to bring it all. I'm about to bring it all together. He knows where I'm headed with this, which is why he won't let me finish.
Yeah.
Let's review everybody. Jokic doesn't hate Mike Malone. Westbrook definitely don't. Aaron Gordon doesn't. Any of the young boys sit down and be quiet. Christian Braun, you one of them young boys too. So that leaves 2 people: Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. Now, Michael Porter Jr. has already been rumored to be out of Denver after the season, right or wrong?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's
You're right.
one of the 2 that's going to be gone. Now, the last time they did something similar like this, Chauncey Billups went somewhere. Then damn, who was that guy that left right after that?
For which
was his
team?
name? What was the name from the Nuggets? What was that guy's name? Number 15. He
played with Melo.
Carmelo Anthony. Both of them was gone. So guess what's about to happen next, ladies and gentlemen? Like I told y'all, Jamal Murray's about to be out of here in Denver, right? And when that time comes, I want y'all to go back to a video we had here about a month ago.
About a month ago.
And I want y'all to go back and listen to what this man said about ifs was a fifth. And I sure can't wait until that day comes where vindication for the great Carmelo Anthony is given, where he can get his just due and his respect, because he deserves better, especially from people like this man right here who's going to put Jamal Murray over him. Just disrespectful on a whole nother level.
Disrespect is crazy. Evers.
Like, you're not good enough to get a coach fired, bro. Humble yourself. Like, you're not. Jamal Murray, you're not good enough to get a coach fired. That's Jokic's position. You, sir, you're not Robin. You're not Alfred. You know what you are? You are literally the background dude at Wayne Enterprises. That's who you are. Like, bro, stop it. You are part of the reason why this Denver franchise is going downhill. For real. Because look at the people they've drafted. Look at all the draft picks they missed on. I like Peyton Watson's game, but they missed on that pick. Mm-hmm. They missed on all the bench players. They never got Jokic a real backup center to support him, which is why he's getting worn out throughout the season all the time, which means Jamal Murray, you need to step your game up, bro, and become an actual all-star or NBA player like many of your peers have become, like a Donovan Mitchell, who you want to talk about he played better than in the 2020 bubble, but from that point, from 2020, it's not even close to what Donovan Mitchell has done in this league. That is the trajectory Jamal Murray was supposed to be on, and you have come short in every way when it comes to this Denver franchise. And you, sir, need to be out long before Mike Malone should have been out. I'm glad y'all fired Mike Malone so he can go to a better situation and continue to shine as he deserves to.
Everest, hey, brother. Hey.
Oh, he's still better. He's still a better Nugget. Still gonna be a better Nugget. He did all that talking for me just to say he's still gonna be a better Nugget.
No, Everest at this point, time's gonna prove him so wrong. I don't even have to get mad at him saying that. Time's gonna just prove that's an idiotic statement.
You gotta wait for time, then, brother.
Oh, we waited 9 years and no All-Star games. Damn, it couldn't have been Melo.
That has nothing to do with
Stay
the
mellow,
franchise.
folks.
All-Stars have nothing to do with the franchise.
Stay mellow, folks.
All right, well, we've already been
Can't
on this
even be
Jamal
an all-star
Murray
with the
Melo
franchise.
talk. So
you can't even be an all-star with your franchise, but you're the second best player that ever played. Can't carry on. Ever.
Where do you see Mike Malone going?
I had to get that off my chest.
I see.
Because that's
for me to still say that Jamal Murray's still gonna be.
No, it's not about.
Just save it, brother.
It's not about you, Everest. It's about his underachieving, as we're gonna get to it with another guy later. But where he should go, I think Eric Spoelstra should be out in Miami, and I would like for him to go down there.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy.
I have one for you. I think you should go to San Antonio.
I was thinking San Antonio as well.
I think you should go to San Antonio because think about it.
Greg Pop is
pretty much retired at this point.
Yeah.
And you have a Wemby.
Yeah.
You have a De'Aaron Fox.
You do.
That's all you need,
I don't
there.
think
you have a Jeremy Sohan. You have a Stephon Castle.
I don't think that's the right fit for that team.
I think Mike Malone. I think Mike Malone would be perfect just because I'm pretty
He's
sure Mike
already dealing
Malone
with a center situation with a center point guard combo like that, so he already kind of has a
that, and I feel
system.
like Mike Malone's already been under that Popovich umbrella. So sliding into San Antonio would be perfect for him.
I agree. My only thing is with Mike Malone, I don't think San Antonio is the proper spot for him right now. I think San Antonio needs to go into a softer coaching era a little bit because Pop is more of a hard ass, for lack of a better word. Like he just that's just how Pop is.
I mean,
Nah,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree. I don't agree with you because right now you have the talent. De'Aaron Fox is
That
on
team's
it.
not ready.
They just need that piece.
Yeah, they just need a few pieces, and
I think
they
Mike
need
Malone
that
would be
push.
perfect.
I think Mike Malone would be perfect.
I
would see
told
the
y'all I
San
have a
Antonio Spurs
name
as well.
for that. It's not Mike Malone. Mike Malone needs to stay
Who?
far away from San Antonio. You do not walk in the footsteps
Okay.
of
So
an
then, who
absolute
goes to San
legend.
Antonio if Mike Malone doesn't?
I would say Sam Cassell. It's about time Sam Cassell get his
Where's he
due.
at? Celtics, Boston?
No. I think he's still with the Clippers.
Oh, you're right. He is with the Clippers.
I would like
Yeah.
to see him be in San Antonio because I want to see him work with De'Aaron Fox and Castle to get them better because Sam Cassell could really teach them a lot. And you already have Tim Duncan there when it comes to Wemby, someone that can help Wemby with his transition.
I don't want to.
But you know Sam Cassell's a hard ass too, right?
No, I agree, but
Okay.
Sam's gonna be a hard ass on the guards. Sam's not gonna talk to Wemby like that. That's insane.
I'm not
Mike
gonna
Malone
lie to
don't
you.
care.
I agree with the Mike Malone over Sam Cassell because Sam Cassell, I want a first year head coach with Wemby when we have a potentially win now already to you.
Yeah.
In what Western Conference?
No, I said potentially.
But you're still gonna be in the Western Conference, so
I know potentially. That's again potentially a win now.
But you gotta think Mike Malone's not going into a new team have not won a championship. He's won a championship and he's coached a 3-time MVP at this point.
I mean that's fine.
So
but
at the center position,
it's
something that Wemby can probably do everything that Jokic can do plus more.
No, he can't.
What can he do?
He can't play with his back to the basket. I don't think he's nearly as good of a playmaker and decision maker. I think he's a significantly better defender, but Jokic is such a weapon on the offensive end that I don't think Wemby will get close to because Wemby does not possess the ability to play make.
Okay.
Does.
That's fair.
I don't know. That's fair based on analysis right now, but like skill wise, there's nothing that Wemby can't do. I mean, Jokic can't do that Wemby can. Like he can pass. Like once he gets older and becomes a veteran, he can understand the right playmaking and right play calls to make, like a Jokic. But bro, he can do almost everything on the court.
Now I agree with.
I'm about to say you got to remember we've been calling Wemby an
point.
alien for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like he could do everything.
Like what?
Not saying he's better than him.
At what point? Like not now for Wemby, not now because of the blood clot situation, not now. But in general, just like, yeah, he's a unicorn. He can do this. He can do that. At a certain point, he has to be dominant at one particular thing outside of blocking shots. Because there's a way I can keep you from blocking shots. Like, I need you to be dominant on something outside of that. Like, I know he's a unicorn. He's going to be a great player. But at one point, he's going to have to lock in and focus on something on the offensive end. What are you going to be dominant at?
That's fair.
Which it should be in that midi area. That's where he should eat. One step you at the rim.
He should be eating way more there. But again, that's why I think it's someone like a Mike Malone who can teach him how to operate around the middle range area, around the elbow, around the block. I think Mike Malone can sit here and teach him. Like again, he literally has a 3-time MVP.
But that doesn't just because your guy's a transcendently great player is going to be a transcendently great player
regardless.
Like you know what I mean? Like that has nothing to do with you for the most part. You just help them win championships. That's where the coaching comes in. I'm going to add this to help you go from here to here. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can
improve people's games too.
You can help them improve the game, but they're still going to be an all-time great with or without you.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's
I don't
fair.
put a lot of stock into the he coached Jokic thing. It's like, I don't put a lot of stock in that.
That's fair. Well,
Phil Jackson with Michael Jordan.
And
same concept.
what's up with you and the Eric Explosive Flyer? You don't like Eric Eric Spoelstra?
It's
Yeah.
no, it's just
Yeah,
that it's
y'all about
time
to say,
for
go
a
ahead and
new
explain.
voice.
Y'all about to say,
It's time
go
for a
ahead
new
and explain.
voice. He's been there since 2010. Well, 2010.
I know, but
Roughly.
So it's 15 years. It's
But,
time for a new
but he has
voice.
the most like finals appearance out of any head coach since then.
Okay, he had LeBron D-Wade. Cool. That was that 4-year run. They won
All right.
2 out of 4. Then
All right,
wait. You asked the question.
No. Take away that 4. He still probably has the
That's
most.
why I was about to answer your question. After you take away those 4, he went another 2 times?
He went
With
20,
Jimmy?
he went 2020
2020.
and then 2023
Thank you. So 2 more, right?
twice.
Oh, he didn't go with.
Jimmy missed that shot in Game
assistant.
7.
No, he was assistant when he was with the D-Wade, right? That was Pat Riley. Was the head
Yeah,
coach.
he was
Yeah.
an assistant. He was an assistant.
Well,
He was a
truthfully,
video guy.
Yeah, I was about to say he wasn't even an assistant. He was behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He wasn't even
He
on
was
the
a
bench.
video guy.
The video guy was way earlier. I saw he was assistant.
No, not in 06. Because they had fired Stan Van Gundy and then Pat Riley came down and took over.
I know,
Yeah.
and then he took over like literally the next year or two.
No.
Yeah.
Well, Pat was there the next year, and then Pat left
swear.
the
Pat-
year after that.
Pat was coaching from 06 to at least 09.
Did Pat come down in 05, or did he come down to the bench in 06?
I want to
05.
say it was 05 because when D-Wade got drafted, Stan Van Gundy
Was
was
the head
the
coach.
coach.
Again, he was an assistant coach in 2006.
Okay,
Yeah,
2006.
he
Okay.
wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
That makes it worse. So now you've been there 20 years. It's
I
time
mean,
to go.
he's been there forever, bro. Like he's been there forever since he was like the video guy, right? He's been there forever. It's kind of hard for him to get around. And again, the Heat don't have like a long tenure like any other teams. It's not like they haven't been around for a crazy long time. And
But does that mean that it's not time for him to go, though? Because I'm saying it's been 15 years, bro.
I know,
It's been
but
15
but-
years. And
And
since
he's
D-Wade
going to
and
the
since
finals,
LeBron left,
like-
you went to the finals twice, lost both. Credit, you got there twice, but you
got
lost
there
both.
twice.
Because what's crazy is in the last 5 years, there's been 5 different head coaches win a championship. But Eric Spoelstra is so great, he has 0. But
But
he's
I
been to
know,
the
but
finals
he-
twice
but-
in that time.
but
So
he's
it's been
getting
15
there,
years.
it's time to replace
It's been
him.
15 years of the same voice, right?
It's time to go.
But they've been winning.
yeah, like,
Have they always been
getting-
winning?
like they get it. They're
Okay,
getting into a position
okay, granted,
to win.
Have they always been
Granted-
winning, though, for real?
Granted,
Like,
it's-
be honest.
It's just like you said. Granted, they got to the finals twice, but both times they got there, they were the underdog. No one expected them to get there. And who does that come from?
Jimmy
the top
Butler.
guy.
Yeah. Like I
Besides
can't
your
fire
player,
Eric
it comes
Spoelstra.
from coaching.
Because
Eric
that, bro,
Spoelstra
he-
coached 2
he's
underdog
making-
teams to the finals.
I agree, but that does not mean that he should still be there. It's stale
That's
at this
just-
point. What free
How?
agents are Miami getting to come to Miami? That's the other part of it that
My
y'all not
thing
even
is-
looking
Now
at.
that's
Like,
Pat Riley's fault.
So
That's not Eric
this is my
Spoelstra's
thing. When is getting to the championship becoming stale?
Becoming stale when you keep getting there and losing.
Like, but you're.
But he got
getting
there twice as an underdog.
And
Wes.
lost.
It's not like he got there as a
We're
one
watching
seed.
coaches who won in the last 3 years, 4 years get fired. I don't want to hear about you going there twice. You lost, bro. It's sports. It's a zero-sum game. You win or you lose. There is no middle ground in sports. You either win or you lose. That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
Like at some point, we
You're
have
right.
to hold people accountable in sports because we're giving out participation trophies and we're talking about, well, they got there. That doesn't matter. Y'all don't give Charles Barkley that grace. Y'all don't give.
They do.
Patrick. No, they don't. You
He's
don't
a Hall of
give-
Famer.
You don't give Patrick Ewing that grace. You don't do that. It's did you get there? Oh well, we ran into Mike. Nobody cares. You lost. The end.
the end.
Yeah.
You're not
but,
wrong.
But as a coach, it's a little bit different because you're not playing. So that's from a
So
player
then, why do
aspect.
you get the credit when you win if
Because-
it doesn't matter that you're there because we lost?
I don't think you should get as
You
much
can't
credit.
have it
I
both
don't think
ways.
as much you should get as much credit for winning as a player. I'm not comparing anything to the player. You should get a credit for winning because you coached a winning team.
So should you not get credit? Not credit, but blame for losing.
Yeah, you do get blame.
You do.
Oh, so he's lost twice, right? Now, and the roster has gotten worse, which is a Pat Riley problem. But
I
the
said
reason
that.
I say
I said that.
Spoelstra needs to go is because we both know Pat Riley ain't going nowhere. We all know Pat Riley ain't going nowhere.
The Godfather ain't
The
leaving.
Godfather ain't going
He
nowhere.
ain't leaving.
So, Spo, it's probably best that you get up out of there, dog.
I know, but I think he's retiring there, bro. They gonna let him, bro. He's been there since he was 18 years old, bro. They're not
Nuts.
Bro,
I
they're
can't
not
I
gonna
really
get off of that nigga,
think
bro.
it's time for Spo to go for real. If you really, really sit back and think about it, that Miami team is not gonna get no better right now. I don't see a path
Not right
for
now.
them to get better.
Not this
Not
minute,
with what
though.
they have.
You know, it's crazy though. It's everyone says that like every 2 to 3 years, and somehow, some way, they fuck around and make the finals.
Yeah, make the finals.
But they trade. They make, they got a Jimmy Butler. They get LeBron to come down there because of D-Wade. Yeah, that's cool. But who's going
I'm saying
down
besides
there
that,
now?
like Jimmy Butler, like they won. They went to a final with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo and a bunch of no names. Like,
with
Yeah.
that's kind
I
of
agree
crazy.
with you.
How about
bro.
this, Wes?
Like,
How about this? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, they get out of the play-in, whatever, right? Let's just say they do make it to the finals. Then what?
Oh, we gotta stay at that point. But it's that way for. I feel like it's that way for him. I feel like it's that way for Thibodeau in New York.
Thibodeau's just running
I think it's
the
time
hell
for
out of those
Thibodeau to
boys.
go as well.
No,
like
no,
I'm fair across the board. I think it's time for a bunch of these
he's
coaches
running
to start moving.
hell out of those boys.
Thibodeau, it's time for you to go, bro. There's no way you can run your players like that.
There's
for 82
no way
games
you can just
and then
just
think they're about to
abuse
play
them boys like that.
play a.
And Everett's not gonna like this one. It's time for Rick Carlisle to go.
Nah, I'm not. Nah, I'm fine with that. We can get rid of Rick Carlisle.
It's time for him to go too.
Yeah.
It's getting stale in Indy because there's no like people taking any more leaps. Like the leaps are done right now with the way that you're playing them.
I want to say that.
It's the way he's playing them. I'm not saying that they're done. Like Benny, I think he hit a way higher level.
Oh, absolutely.
No,
But
no,
the way he's
I like
used,
Benny.
He's
No.
capped.
I wouldn't say that because Andrew Nemhart hit a huge leap. I mean, and we also took injuries at the center position that was
But
requires.
where's the all-star, all-NBA leap that you need for a team like the Pacers
I mean,
to
bro,
be a championship team?
I mean,
y'all
what-
not going to get
I
free
would say,
agents.
bro. I mean, when you say that leap to make it all NBA, you gotta remember, bro. That's only 15 players in the NBA, bro.
Okay.
That's a large leap. That's not like an easy leap.
Okay, what about being an all-star?
I mean, again, that's 30 players.
There's
That's
30.
and it's 15 players on your side of the player. On
At
your
a
side.
certain point, dog, like, again, why are we making excuses? Like,
I mean, I'm saying you asking the players to take that
You
leap,
talking about
but it's not.
numbers, who cares?
It's a lot of players that just you want to take that leap, but at the end of the day, bro, it's only 15 players on both sides.
make the jump. Make the jump. I watched Sengun do it.
I don't know.
I watched LP do it right here in
You
Houston.
did, yeah, you did.
Make the jump right before our
did.
very eyes. I'm watching Thompson make the jump right in front of our eyes.
So you think he's going all NBA player this year?
No, not this year.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
He
That
made
type of jump.
But he
That's
made
what you
a
just asked
quantum
for.
leap. It's a
he
massive
definitely,
leap.
No.
he definitely made a leap though.
I'm not saying he didn't make
Yeah.
a leap, but the leap you just asked for,
It's
did
a
he make that
massive
leap?
leap. I'm asking for a massive leap. Thompson made a massive
Okay.
leap. He was not damn.
Andrew
he was not
Nim,
nowhere near
all right,
like
Andrew
this last year.
Andrew Nimhart made a massive leap, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
He
nigga
did.
made
He did.
a massive
Nimhart
leap.
is fine.
T.J. McConnell made a massive leap up in his game.
I would never say T.J. McConnell made a massive leap. T.J.
Bro,
McConnell.
he's like one of the best bench players in the league
He
right
was
now,
already
bro.
that.
So what's
He's
up with
already
Halliburton?
a starter.
Since
I'm
we're
saying,
talking
like,
about the
no,
Pacers.
I said from his league. I mean, bro, when he was on the 76ers, he wasn't that good of a starter.
Oh no, I agree
When
with
he-
you.
when
I'm
he
talking
got to the
about right
Pacers-
now. I agree
Yeah.
with you
When he
right
got to
now.
the Pacers, he became a.
I agree. I said y'all are capped.
So what's up with Halliburton since we're talking about the Pacers?
What do you mean? He's having a good second half of the season.
But he wasn't an All-Star this year.
I mean, he wasn't all star this year. I mean, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think he could have played way better.
Yeah, he did. He definitely started off the season slow.
He
did.
started the season way too slow. I mean, this year I feel like not him not having like Buddy. Like that really hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all never replaced that true shooter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he loved Buddy. Buddy was his guy. Like, he played with Buddy. Like, I
What
feel
up,
like that was
Gary?
I feel like that was a bad trade for the locker room aspect. Because Buddy brought out
I'm just
the best
waiting
at
on it,
times.
Evan. You waiting on it like I am.
I want to ask.
What?
So while we're on this Pacer situation, Miles Turner, are y'all re-signing him? Or?
Yeah, I told you that already. I don't know why y'all
I don't see that happening.
They're not.
That-
ladies
I
and
just
gentlemen,
don't.
they're
Why?
not.
I just don't.
They're not.
I said why. You said you just don't. Like,
Because
why? Like, there has to be a why.
Okay, because if you're a player who's been in trade rumors multiple times throughout the year,
And he's
I
already
wouldn't
resigned.
want to stay there. And it's just like the conversation that we had last week about location. Indiana, LA,
He's happening.
Indiana, Miami.
Again, he's happening.
I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Miami. You know,
I'm not
if
going
LA's
to LA to
willing
pay that
offer
much
him
tax.
What?
I'm not going to LA to pay that much tax.
If LA is willing to
Indiana
match
has
it,
tax too.
he's-
I mean,
It's
not like LA. The LA tax, they taxing all his dollars. You go to LA, you sign a bigger contract, you still gonna get paid the same amount as you would in Indiana.
but it's an opportunity to win.
Yeah.
They both have.
No, they
one
don't.
just made the Eastern Conference Finals. One didn't make the playoffs last year.
God, here we go.
One has Luka Doncic and LeBron James.
Right.
One has Tyrese Halliburton.
That is like a vision for some players, but I still think Miles Turner. I think he's a Pacer for life. I don't think he's gonna leave. He literally has a chance to be probably the best, one of the best players of all time. If he already not.
But what good does that give you? Reggie Miller's one of the best.
I mean, bro,
pacers
he's
of all
a-
time.
Reggie
Reggie
Miller
Look,
is
and-
the best
He's a
pacer of
weirdo.
all time.
He's a weirdo, bro. Like why y'all?
He's
why,
a what?
He's a weirdo, bro. Miles Turner's a weirdo, bro. Like who knows?
No,
what
now that's
it-
the only point
Yes,
that
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree
Like,
with.
bro, he's a
That I
weirdo,
agree
bro.
with.
Like maybe he don't. Hey, maybe he sees fate. The only reason we haven't signed him to an extension is because we signed him to a 2-year extension. And you can't sign somebody off an extension off a 2-year.
Off
extension.
another extension, yeah.
Off a 2-year.
Yeah,
extension.
yeah,
It has
yeah.
to be a 3-year extension. So that's the only reason we haven't signed him. Re-signed him.
I feel like there's a reason y'all made it a 2-year. I mean, granted, yeah,
No,
probably
no,
to make
no,
it fit
no.
in the cap.
We made it
Yeah.
a 2-year because
To
he was
fit in the
coming off an
cap.
injury at that point in time.
But now, man, Miles, you finna get the bag in free agency. Don't you rush to sign that deal from Indiana.
Don't
Go
you-
explore all your options.
you
dog.
rush. Don't you
'Cause
rush.
some
I mean,
of
we-
you about
we
to
already
get a
paid him, bro.
massive
We
bag.
already
Don't
paid
you
him.
rush.
Y'all not gonna be able to pay him what other
And
teams
I'm
will
very
be
sure
willing to
him,
pay
and him and that Halliburton, he likes Halliburton too. Which strangely enough, he likes playing with Halliburton.
And that's fine.
so, you know
That's
what I'm
fine. I
saying?
mean,
Like-
Halliburton averages damn near double
I
digit
know.
assists
As
anyway.
strangely
That's
enough,
fine.
someone that wants to go play with like a Luke and LeBron, he likes playing with Halliburton. They have that connection. So I don't think he's going nowhere.
This boy here again.
But what I'm trying to figure out is why at a certain point y'all don't just try to go for the fences in Indiana, man? Because y'all are not gonna beat Boston. This is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So at a certain point, it's just a wash. You're just going in circles. Because last year, a circumstance like last year
it's
is not
very
going to happen
monotonous.
every year, Everest.
I
Y'all
know.
should have lost
I'll
in
use
that
the word,
second
Sam.
round. Y'all should have lost that second round series.
I mean, we
100%.
won. So that's my
But
problem.
why?
I mean, what do you mean?
But why did you win that series?
I don't know.
They played
why.
the Knicks, right?
Yeah.
And it was because of injuries. Now,
Oh, you
something
wanna
like
say-
that
I mean-
doesn't happen every
I mean,
year.
a lot. We was
dog.
both teams were banged up. Like
Yeah.
the Pacers are banged up too, and we
Not
just,
as bad as the not
Jalen
as bad as the
Brunson
Knicks,
got
but yes,
hurt.
but yes,
yeah, not
yes.
as bad as the Knicks, but we both teams are banged up. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. In that game 7, the team shot 70% from the field. No one's gonna beat you when you shoot.
Yeah, no.
Like that has nothing to do with
I
injury.
agree.
That has
Never.
nothing to do with
But
injury.
I
That has nothing to
said
do with
a
anything,
circumstance like last year is not going to happen every year.
I
And
mean,
you're not
fair
good
enough.
enough to beat up Boston. So what is the
bro.
move?
I mean, also Boston, they didn't play Halliburton at all. Halliburton played one game, and we lost each of those games by like less than 6 points. So like,
That's true.
it's not saying that they're not like
not
Halliburton
good
plays. Maybe those games are winnable.
Every
And one of
shot
those
not
games,
good
Jalen Brown hit a fucking game
a corner
crazy
three,
ass
yeah.
game
Yeah,
winner.
yeah, that was
So-
nuts.
So
Yeah.
it's not like they're not beatable, bro. Like. I'm not gonna sit here and say that we could just straight up beat the Celtics, bro. Because it's the Celtics, bro. They
Yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah.
lie, bro. Come on, bro.
It's the
That's
Celtics at the end of the day. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like just cut through the BS and stop the fluff.
Like,
Like what is the
that's the
move
team
that
to
y'all
be.
need to make to take the next step? Answer the question.
I mean, us, we need to trade for a winning scorer. Like someone who could really light it up for 26 to 27 points a game.
So,
Without Halliburton having to pass him the ball.
So Evan,
Could they
guess
not
what?
be Benny?
No, it can't be Benny. Actually, it would end up being a signing trade. That's where Miles Turner could actually help them.
Mm-hmm.
Signing
No,
trade
no.
with Benny. Package. Go get a superstar.
Think Benny, because of TJ McConnell's old and he's out of there, we might as well give Benny that 6 man and let him cook as a 6 man. And I think he'd be
That's
like
fair.
a Lou Will, like a Jamal Murray. I think he could cook any bench out there.
I agree.
So
But
I
is Rick
think
Carlisle gonna let him do that?
I mean, I don't know. Rick Carlisle he's played 6 mans. He's known for JJ Barea.
He does.
Jason Terry. So he known for like doing that.
But you gotta
So,
put him out there
I know.
for him to do
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. And Benny be hurt a lot too. Like he be on and off.
Because you know I love Benny, dog.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my favorite player on y'all whole roster.
Benny's
Benny.
cold, but I think he'll be better as a 6 man than he would be
Be
a
a
starter.
starter. I agree.
So I think we need to find somebody who needs to score about 24 to 27 points a game
That's a tough ask.
That is a lot of points, dog.
Is it really? Because I feel like that's almost like the league's top 20 average almost.
But then that means
right.
so you're asking for somebody that can score 24 to 27 a night. That means you have to go find that person in free agency.
Yep.
Which possibly means
Sign and
what
trade.
he just said.
No, we have money. I don't know why you act like we don't have cap.
You don't have enough to get a superstar.
That's basically superstar numbers. It's 24 to 27.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's literally all NBA levels, right at 25 a game.
Yeah.
I mean, also there's the draft too. Like there's a draft. As
Y'all
well.
ain't got time to wait on the young guy to get ready to that. Y'all got to win it.
Unless y'all get Walter Clayton Jr.
Bro, I'm saying because they got 2 or 3 years after that. You got to scrap this version of this team and restart.
Yeah, no, we only got 2 or 3 years of this version of this team, or maybe at the max 4 if somebody gets injured.
Yeah, at max.
Yeah.
All right, so just to transition, we talking about the Pacers. So playoffs. Regular season ends on Sunday. Lot of drama going on between seedings. What matchup would y'all most be excited for? Wes, you and I kind of talked about this earlier, but we just to stay with the Pacers. Pacers are 4 right now. They'd be playing the Bucks if the season ended right now.
We can beat the Bucks. I'm not.
That's
Bucks?
a dangerous series for y'all, man.
It is. I told you earlier though. I'd rather play the. I mean, it's not out of it. The Pistons can still overtake the Bucks.
They
We
could.
end up playing the Pistons, but I'd rather play. I mean, either team I'm comfortable because we have the home field advantage and we play really
That's
good.
fair.
At home.
I think y'all want to stay there because y'all not trying to play Boston.
No, you already know.
Yeah, you're not trying to play
I looked
Boston.
at that standing, I was
Hey.
like, yep, that's what it is. They trying to stay right there.
You're not trying to play
We're
Boston.
not trying to play Boston in the semi.
Y'all have a better chance against Cleveland.
Definitely.
Yes,
Exactly.
You have a better chance against Cleveland. Rockets at 2 right now. So
Oh, please don't let it be Golden State.
So right now, if the play-in game, it would either be between Golden State or Minnesota. I do not want to see Golden State. I do not want to see Golden State.
Not at all.
Absolutely
No.
not. Because that assassin, every time he comes to Toyota
That
Center around
light-skinned
this
man
time,
be destroying us in the playoffs,
Huh?
man.
Who else?
I'm not gonna mention him right now. I'm talking about
Yeah,
one particular
yeah.
person.
Come on now, go ahead and mention it.
when
'cause
that
I told
light-
you,
when that light-skinned assassin-
What I tell you before
We gonna get there in a minute.
before the trade deadline, man.
We're gonna get there in a minute. When that light-skinned assassin comes to Houston, Texas, on Polk Street, Toyota Center, it's a wrap.
It is a wrap.
It's a wrap. He can go 0 for 15.
He got mind control over the Rockets.
He can go 0 for
I can
15.
mind
But when
control
that
over
fourth, but when that fourth quarter start,
It's over with.
it's game over. I do not want to see the Warriors. I'd rather see the Timberwolves.
Hey, Shump, you played a hell of a game, dog.
Yeah,
God, that closed the game out. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
yeah, no, but
And who else?
Jimmy Butler. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. But the
Jimmy.
Rockets are a 2
So
seed.
what I tell you
right
about Jimmy Butler, man?
I didn't say you were wrong.
now. I didn't say you were wrong either.
I said the Rockets
But-
weren't at that point yet.
but
And I still don't think they are.
so
I
listen.
feel like they need that veteran presence.
But
man.
listen,
do.
but yeah,
They
you're
can't
right.
take
But
care
listen,
of
Right,
to
there's
that
a
next
different
level.
guy out
Listen.
there that's coming. Don't worry about it.
but listen, Jimmy Butler would have been a good addition. But the way, because he just talked about it earlier, the way that Amin Thompson has took this leap,
Quantum leap, man.
man.
And y'all don't think Jimmy Butler could have taught him a next level?
No, he probably
And
could
to get
have.
into that next
He
level
probably
for
could have.
Jimmy Butler.
But people are
Because
already
Jimmy Butler's
saying
already been to the finals.
people are already saying
Jimmy
Amin
Butler is
Thompson.
already.
Amin
been known
Thompson
as
is
playoff.
already a top 5 defender in the NBA.
People are already
Right
saying
now.
people are
Top
already
five.
saying he's going to be a
Right
defensive
now.
player of the year at some point in his career.
If you take out the bigs, because the bigs, they don't count. I'm talking about wings and guards.
Amin Thompson
So that's
is
not
top five.
is
That's not top five.
legit.
You can't.
Nah,
Wemby
top-
is the only big
legit.
that's really in top 5 discussion. What are the big is really a great defender like that outside of Wemby?
Draymond.
Draymond is
Draymond,
Draymond not
yes.
that big. Amin and Draymond damn near the same
I know,
height.
but I mean, he is a big though. He's
But
played
yeah,
the power forward.
Technically,
Yeah.
Technically, he's a big.
Yeah, bro,
but
he
he's
plays
built
power
like a
forward.
wing.
Yeah, he is built like a wing, but he's a big though. Like
We fighting on
When-
technicalities at this point.
think of
Yeah.
I get what you're
saying.
saying.
When you
It's
think
just
of
a
Rodman, you think of him
technicality.
as a
Yeah,
But
he's
Rodman
big.
is an actual
Yeah.
big, but he's
big
6'6".
body.
No, he's not 6'6".
No, Rodman is a actual.
Yeah, a big
like
man.
his shoulders, his arms weren't massive, but his
And so is
shoulders, his
Draymond.
thighs,
Draymond not a
his
big
calves, he was big.
Is Draymond not a big body? Like,
Draymond is
He's not a
he's
big-
he's not that big.
He looks kind of like doughy. It's like you know what I mean. Like this is the best he's looked this year though, because he did look kind of ripped up the other night.
No,
but like he used to be kind of like marshmallowy. In a way.
So while he's looking
6'6",
this up,
230. That's pretty big.
6'6", 230?
6'6",
That's a
230?
That's a wing.
yeah, that's not.
That's
not
a
that
wing
big.
in today's NBA.
That's not that big.
6'6", 230.
Bless you.
Wings in today's NBA like 185. I'm pretty sure Jalen Green is barely 200.
I mean, Jason Tatum is 200 and some
You know
pounds.
what I'm saying? He
Jalen
30
Brown
pounds
is
heavier
200
than
and
him.
something pounds.
30
Like,
pounds?
what are we talking
is
about?
not that big of a difference?
No, like they're at like 215, 225. They're not at like
Who?
200 average.
Who?
Jason Tatum,
Jalen
Brown.
Brown.
Like
Nah, Jalen Brown, maybe he is.
hell, even Devin Booker, I think is at like 205, 215.
Uh,
Because you gotta think these dudes is tall. So if they
Yeah.
really don't weigh that much, they would look like bowl.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Jalen Brown's 223. So
Yeah.
he's pretty big.
Yeah,
I always thought Jalen Brown was pretty big though.
A men's top 5, man. I'm telling you.
I think a series to watch though, if it stays this way, is Knicks and not Pacers, Knicks and Pistons.
The Pistons would win this series.
The Pistons could win that series.
I would take the Pistons.
The Pistons could very well win that series.
Pistons.
That'll be a good one to watch. Lakers and Memphis.
Wait, you missed one.
What?
You missed one that I actually think I would take as a first round upset in the Eastern Conference.
In the East?
1 versus 8. Cleveland
So-
versus Orlando. And that's me predicting Atlanta wins that play.
Orlando is going to be 8. They're probably
I
7.
think Orlando could beat Cleveland in the
No,
seven
they
game
won't be
series.
8.
think so?
They'll be 7.
I think they could. I'm predicting Atlanta to beat Orlando in that 7-8 game. And then they would fall to 8 and they go on and play Cleveland.
So. I think
If I'm Orlando, that's the matchup I want.
Okay.
I don't want to beat Atlanta. Why? So I can go play Boston for what?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd rather get Cleveland. Let Atlanta go deal with Boston.
True.
Like
That's
yeah,
fair.
you really got to start thinking
That's
about
fair.
stuff like
Nah,
this
you
come
really do.
playoff time.
That's fair. So
I want
Cleveland
like I
and
said, that's
Orlando.
why I want the Pacers in 4. Let us go play. Let us beat whoever it is in the number 5.
beat Milwaukee and then beat
go play
I'll go
Cleveland.
play Cleveland, and we'll meet the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Championship. Whoever wins, fuck it.
Right. I'm with you.
Yeah. Nuggets, Clippers.
Clippers.
Nuggets.
And then OKC would either play.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
it don't matter. OKC smacking Golden State. They smacking
don't
Minnesota.
matter,
It
actually.
don't matter.
Nah,
Especially
I don't know
Minnesota.
if
They
they're
was
smacking
Minnesota.
Golden State.
Golden State, they gonna win this series.
I don't know if they're smacking them. I think Golden State will give them a run for their money.
I don't. Jimmy Butler didn't let Steph Curry run himself into the ground. I don't think people been watching that.
I don't know.
Nah,
Steph been having to play a lot of minutes, score a lot of
he
points,
sure
do a lot of
has.
work.
He's been having to play some
Jimmy
minutes.
is up and down. Some games he doing a lot, some games he doing nothing.
You're right,
Like,
but that Steph is a nigga I just can't bet against because that shit just is just
Espe-
crazy. how he
especially
can
against
light up.
Houston?
And speaking of Steph,
I can't.
well,
I can't.
yeah.
I can't.
Speaking
I
of
can't
Steph,
bet
ladies and
against
gentlemen,
him.
the main event of the evening is here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a TKO first round defeat for Mr. West, but we'll have this argument anyway. Willa, you might want to cut on your mic for this one. The debate we've been waiting to do
The
today,
mic's
guys.
on the
again.
ground, Willard.
Thank
Let's
you
go.
guys so much for running up the reel on the other debate. But I wanted to bring one to people's attention today.
I want to get.
Speaking
updated
of
on
that light skinned man, Stephen
have
Curry.
you heard the light skinned man?
The light-skinned man, the light-skinned man.
Have you heard the light skinned man?
All right.
Yeah, who lives on Oakland Lane?
He
Yeah,
does.
that nigga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does. You know who
Yeah.
else wore a yellowishy uniform that's a better point guard than him? Magic Johnson, ladies and
No.
gentlemen. This today's debate. Steph Curry versus Magic Johnson. Y'all
This
know
nigga's
who I'm
nuts.
rolling with. I'm rolling with
Hey,
Magic
he's
Johnson,
nuts.
3-2
This nigga
from
loco.
Michigan. This guy here is insane. But go ahead, gentlemen,
You
take
been
the
drinking the
floor.
Ojo Locos, huh?
Go take the floor.
Nigga, my boy is confused.
I'm waiting to cook
boy.
you,
We talking
boy.
about the first unanimous
Waiting to
MVP.
cook you. The first, you really gonna use that? That's your
First.
debate. That's what you gonna
Hey,
start
hey.
this with.
No. That's part of it.
That's part of it.
If we're talking about a man who averaged 30
Here we go.
points a game in a season.
Oh my God.
And he missed more than half the fourth quarters. He didn't have to play in the fourth quarter and average 30.
Don't look at me right now. I still got to think.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
I didn't have to play in the fourth quarters and I averaged 30.
Okay. And
That is crazy. That means I could have averaged 40.
okay, so could have Kobe, but if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Go ahead, Evan. What's your choice?
Hey,
40.
Will, why don't you go ahead and make an appearance? Oh, and he took his
No,
headphones
Evan,
off like
answer
a
the question.
jackass.
Steph or Magic? This is
God.
the debate of the point guards. There's
No,
no,
it is.
there's no two other point guards in this debate.
You you said Isaiah
I
Thomas.
would take Isaiah Thomas over Steph. But
Now
that's
that is crazy.
Hey, that's fucking
Now
wicked.
that- no.
That's so
No,
wicked,
no,
bro.
no, no.
Like it's
Now
so
that
wicked, bro.
I'm
like,
siding with Evers on this
like-
one.
like,
I don't.
come
now
on, bro.
that
Like,
West, no,
Isaiah
absolutely
Thomas,
not. No.
number
Over-
11 from the Detroit Pistons.
That's
Yes, I would
fucking
take
nuts.
him on my team
How about
over
we
Stephen
have
Curry.
that conversation?
What are you talking about? But yeah, but the way you gotta listen to the
Nah,
way
we
I
go
said
back.
it. I would take Steph all time. I'm not dumb. I'm gonna take Steph all time. But on my team, I'm taking Isaiah Thomas.
Why?
Okay, fair enough.
He was the leader of the bad boy Pistons. He was the first ever small guard to lead a team to a championship long before Steph Curry did it. He did it in the 80s. He won back-to-back championships. He's the only man in NBA history that can say, I beat Magic, Larry, and Michael Jordan in the playoffs.
Fair enough. Okay.
You're not wrong.
Can't nobody else say that. And those are
You're
three
not
of the
wrong.
5 greatest players in NBA history.
Yep. Yeah, I feel you on that.
Come on, man. Y'all
He's
about to
not
give
better than
Isaiah
Steph.
his respect, dog.
He's still not better than Steph, but I
Come on,
understand.
man.
I
I'm
understand
taking
what
him
you're
on
saying.
my team.
I understand what you're saying.
Certified dog.
He's still not better than Steph, but I feel you.
He would
is a
kick
dog.
Steph. He was kick Steph butt one-on-one.
Nah.
I'm willing to
See,
down
that's
that one.
where
He would
you're
destroy
bugging.
Steph one-on-one.
That's where
He
he's
would
bugging,
destroy Steph
Bugging.
one-on-one.
bro. Like
Destroy.
come on, bro.
Isaiah
This nigga-
Thomas
this
would
nigga- this
destroy-
nigga would
Destroy
literally
Steph.
shoot a
Destroy him
50.
one-on-one.
Like destroy in
Because
all
y'all are
caps.
acting like Isaiah couldn't shoot. It's not that Isaiah couldn't
can't shoot
shoot.
like Steph.
That wasn't the era he was in.
He can't shoot like
But
Steph.
Dog, Steph can't get to the basket like Isaiah
Why he
could.
can't?
Isaiah was playing in the goddamn 80s. And he was getting to the basket.
Wes, Steph can't get to the hole.
Not like Isaiah can.
Hey, he would
Not
have
like
this nigga
Isaiah
jumping.
can.
Hey, this nigga.
Y'all are
Steph
bugging.
can't get to the hole.
Hey,
Like Isaiah
bro,
can.
this nigga Steph had
Isaiah
this nigga
Thomas
jumping
was
like he was on a
shorter than Steph
trampoline,
Curry
nigga.
and was
Oh
getting
my
to the
God.
bucket in the 80s. In the 80s.
I understand the
You have
physicality
been
of
jumping
it.
like
in
a
the
motherfucking
era that Steph
trampoline,
Curry
bro.
is
You're
playing
crazy.
in.
You're
Steph
nuts.
Curry came in at the perfect time for his game.
You're nuts.
He
You
plays in the
just
era
bugged
where
out,
where the
boys.
middle of the paint is completely open. Isaiah was
made the
averaging
paint
22 plus a game in an era where the paint was
Steph
closed.
made the paint
listen.
What
open.
are we talking
Listen,
about? No, he
listen.
didn't.
Yes,
Klay
he did.
Thompson helped him with that.
Listen,
it wasn't just one man.
Wes, the paint still may be open, but he still has to finish over 7-footers.
So there wasn't
I'm
7-footers
confused.
in the 80s.
I didn't say
So
that.
7-footers
I didn't
just
say
got
that. I
boring
didn't
when
say
Steph
that.
Curry came
I didn't
into
say
the
that.
league.
I did not say that. But the fact that you're saying Steph can't finish like
I
Isaiah
said he
is
can't
nuts.
get to the rim
It's
like
nuts.
Isaiah can. Y'all not listening.
This
Y'all
nigga
aren't
downplaying
listening.
Steph.
No,
You're not
I'm listening.
Steph.
He can't get to the.
He
Say it again.
cannot-
Curry.
He cannot get to the
Mr.
rim
30.
like Isaiah Thomas can.
And are you basing that based on just because of physicality?
I'm basing that off of the physicality of the era. The actual watching Isaiah Thomas get to the lane in the 80s where everybody's packed in. And then I watched Steph Curry get to the lane when he went up against Chris Paul and had that viral moment. The paint was wide goddamn open. Why? Because everything is spread out. Because you got Klay Thompson over there who nobody can come off of. Like, what are we talking about? You're
So
in a
it's his
three-point
fault.
era as an undersized guard and you're getting buckets at the rim. Every guard in this era gets to the rim.
So it's his fault that he has an equal shooter as him on his team.
It's not his fault.
And that
Not
pretty
equal.
much
It's
every.
not his fault.
It's not, well, not, you know what I mean? Like
It's not his fault.
It's not equal.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
it's not his fault.
It's not his fault. I didn't say it was his
It's
fault.
not to mention, bro.
I said he plays in the era
all
where
of
the
them,
paint is wide
all of them
open.
are hesitant because he can shoot
Shoot
the
the
ball
ball.
from any spot on the fucking court.
That's fine.
That makes it.
That's fine. Okay. He can shoot the ball from
Hey,
anywhere
all right.
on the court,
How
and
do
he's
you
still
guard
not even
that?
top 20
How do you
in
guard
points
that?
all
How do you
time.
guard that?
What are we talking about?
How do
you
you
guard
guard
that?
that?
How do you
somebody
guard
somebody
that?
that you have to pick up at half
You
court?
don't have. That's a misconception.
No,
You don't have to
the
pick him up
fuck
at half
it's
court.
not. A
If he's gonna make,
misconception.
if he's gonna make it from 42 feet,
He
every
does that.
damn shot, you can have it, bro.
He practices it.
You can have it. You can have it. He's gonna make enough 42 footers to beat you.
So if you was a coach, you would let
If
Steph Curry
that,
shoot?
if he's
You
at
let-
42 feet, hell yeah, I'm gonna let him shoot. If he's at 42
At what
feet,
point?
that's what I just said.
No. At what point? No.
What
At
the hell
what
you
point?
talking about?
If you were the coach, at one point you telling your guard to pick up Steph Curry.
The parking lot.
If I'm the coach, I'm having
Hey,
him pick
in the
Steph up
parking
full
lot,
court.
like-
But if I'm the coach, I'm having my guard pick up every guard at full court. That's the way I would coach it.
But the way that
So you
the
think
Warriors
you
play,
think you can guard Steph Curry at full court?
You would have a better chance because Steph
That
does
nigga-
most of his work without the ball. That's
That's
the
a-
problem. So when he's bringing the ball up, hell yeah, I'm gonna press him. But when he doesn't have the ball, I just need my guy to get attached
You
to
talking
him.
about the moment he gets the ball, you want to press him at
Hell
full
yeah.
court. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I mean that is how I would Yeah, because you don't want him to
get screen, back screen, pick, come up, come down. It's like, damn.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You still gotta guard that nigga at half court. Like most
And
niggas,
even
like,
when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He can still get back doors and still
That's
get to
what
the
I'm
rim
talking about.
and still finish.
I agreed with that. I didn't say that he does not do. Y'all just want to.
And not to mention, like,
that's not what I'm saying. Like, I swear, y'all just want to argue.
and he gets to the rim with ease because his 3-point is so well that niggas like all he does is this.
You have to
like,
press up on him.
He'll just do this. And you're gonna jump, nigga. Like
That's fine.
You have
Everest,
no point but
Everest,
to jump.
that's fine.
Like
Everest,
that's
that's
it.
fine. But
Like,
I
you're
just
gonna
want to know
jump.
why is Steph still not even top 20 all time in points. He's not top 20 in
Injuries.
He's not top
Injuries.
really anything outside of 3-point shooting.
Injuries had literally derailed his like a lot of his career. He was injured early on in his career with the
And
ankles.
Magic's career got cut short, but he's at the top of the list of a lot of statistics regarding
He
Magic
is.
Johnson, which was actually the question.
Not points.
Because they wanted to try to win, so they want to talk about Isaiah
No,
versus
we
Steph.
You brought up
That was-
Isaiah.
you brought up
Yo, he brought it up. Go watch the tape. He actually brought
Can
it
we
up.
get a timestamp?
This is the debate of the point guards. There's
No, it is.
there's no two other point guards in this debate.
You like you said Isaiah
I
Thomas.
would take Isaiah Thomas over Steph. But
Now
that's
that-
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
Time step, yeah.
Go watch the tape. He
Again.
actually brought it up.
Again,
So Magic Steph.
I mean,
Yes.
Magic beats him in what assists?
Assists, definitely in assists.
That's it.
I think Magic has him in steals as well. I know Magic got him in blocks. That's
yeah,
not a.
that's not even.
I know Magic got him in rebounds.
Yeah, that's not.
Steph has better more 3-pointers made, obviously,
Yeah.
and I
and
think
attempts, obviously.
and attempts, obviously, and I think
Probably a better free throw percentage.
what about points? Isn't it really close? 'Cause
Nah,
Steph is
I can
top
check now.
20.
Nah,
I
Steph
can check.
got him in points though. I think.
I know Steph has them, but I don't know where it's at. I think it's
but-
actually.
But I
relatively
gotta
close.
say, like, Steph's career was derailed by injuries early on in his career and also later on in his career. He tore his ACL.
I don't think he didn't. Steph never tore his ACL.
Yeah,
That was
he did.
Clay.
No,
he tore
That was Clay.
or whatever.
That was Clay.
no, that was Clay. Everything
No.
Steph related has been ankles.
Ankles.
It's like literally like a year or two ago when he missed damn near the whole season.
That wasn't because of his knee.
No,
What was it?
No.
It wasn't because of his knee.
Was it his shoulder? Because remember
I said
he had
Achilles.
That sleeve
I said
on
Achilles
all
or
day.
something. I know something made him miss.
He missed that season, but I think it was his shoulder. It was
All
his
right,
shoulder.
so Steph is at 25,000
Okay.
right now, and he's 24th on the list.
Damn, he's at 24.
Yeah, he's
And this
24th
is y'all's
on the
GOAT
list.
point guard. That's
Magic.
insane.
I need to find Magic.
That's insane. 24, and he's this great electrifying shooter, and you're at 24.
Magic.
Wow.
Point guard at 24 is kind of crazy.
Magic's at 17,000.
Magic's at 17, he's at 24.
So
that makes sense.
So he no, he's at 17,000.
Yeah, that makes sense for
Steph's-
Magic to be
and
at
Steph's
17.
at 25.
Right, and then you
Yeah,
gotta look at the assists.
Yeah, so he shatters him. As far as assists, Magic is at 10,000.
And Steph is 3,000 or 4,000.
Hell no,
Five?
like 8,000, maybe 7.
8. That's a lot of assists, dog.
Steph's at 6,500.
Yeah, I'm about to say
That's
8
8
is
to
a lot
7.
of goddamn
That's at 8 to
assists,
7. 8 to
bro.
7.
So
Yeah,
Magic
65.
has that. I know Magic has rebounds, and I'm not sure about steals.
I'll look.
Now,
Steals.
Magic has MVPs just like Steph has MVPs. Magic has Finals MVPs. Magic has more
How many
Finals
MVPs does Magic have?
3.
Steph has what, 2?
Maybe 3. It might be
15.
15 and no, he went back to back.
Yeah, 15,
14,
16, went
15,
back to
and then
back.
15, 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
They didn't give him another one after that, Everest. I thought they did, but they didn't give him another one after 2016.
You said steals?
They cut Steph off from winning MVPs after that series.
Where is it at?
Which I don't like.
Steals.
You where you plateau at how good you are, and then it's like
Like, this is
Steals
really
Magic's at 1,700.
1,700. That's a lot of
Steals,
though.
Steph is at 1,500.
So they're right there.
Yeah,
But
so they're-
Magic
so they're
still has
close.
their steals, right? They're right there. So everything's very comparable.
It
So this
very
is
is.
why I said my argument is gonna go to Magic. Because I value a playmaker and the fact that he's 6'9", ladies and gentlemen, and can play center, can play point forward, can play point, can play the 2. Like, there's not a position Magic cannot play on the court. That's not the case with Steph Curry.
I don't know if he played 2, like be a
Put the ball in
string
his
scorer,
hand.
I don't know if he could be an extreme scorer like mid range from.
Oh no,
out.
he
You know what I'm saying? That's a
couldn't
two
do that,
guard.
couldn't
That's
do
a
that.
2 guard.
But he could be like a 2-guard version where I'm playing you back to the basket like an old D Wade. I'm slashing off the cut, back to the basket.
Even then,
fader.
even then, the OD way was still hitting mid range. Like,
That's what I said. He would have to add that, right? In this era, he would add
So-
that being 6'9". He would add that.
in this era. But even in this era, Steph, he revolutionized this era.
He
I
did.
agree, but that doesn't make you a
Like,
better player.
revolutionized, huh?
But that doesn't make you a better player. You're just an
I mean,
icon.
bro, all those twos just you taking is not worth more than my threes.
How?
'Cause
We
three's
watched
more
for
worth than
years twos versus threes win. Even Golden State, when they were winning chips,
I hear you.
they were hitting
we
mid-range
watch-
jumpers.
That's
we watched
because of Sean Livingston, though.
We watched that shit all our lives until Steph came along and he made everyone realize that threes are more worth than twos.
Didn't we just say why that's not true? Like, we literally, even Golden State winning, they were hitting middies. Steph and Clay were the only real ones shooting threes. Everybody else was getting to the bucket shooting
We're
middies.
talking about Steph. Like, Steph made people realize he outscored your point guard 9 times out of 10.
That's fine, but Steph also, because it works both ways. There's also Steph birthed this era of revolutionary shooting, but he also caused such bad shooting to happen in this era.
boy-
That has nothing to do with Steph.
Bad shooting. That has everything to do with Steph.
Well, no, that has nothing to do with Steph and his career. That's to do with their bad shooting has to do with their career.
But
that has nothing to do with
so
Steph
which
and his
side
career.
are you going to use to work for you? The side where it benefits him, or the side where it's like, damn, bro, you did
What do you
bring
mean?
this era in too. So it works both ways.
Who cares what? Like, bro, he revolutionized the era. Like James Harden. James Harden revolutionized the era in fouling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a foul
Okay.
merchant.
Okay. He used it in his
In his
offense,
favor.
but it wasn't working for everybody else, right?
No,
The shooting is working for Steph. It's not just because I shoot threes don't mean you gotta shoot threes.
I
Right.
agree. But that
And that's-
mindset of threes is better than twos is what's caused this terrible shooting.
That's not
That's
not
really
Steph
where-
Curry's fault.
I'm
I
not
can
saying
shoot
that's
them.
Steph's
I can
fault.
shoot them.
I'm not saying
So
that's
why
his
you
fault.
say that? Why you
I'm
say
saying
that?
that we're not gonna sit here and act like he was just shooting threes all the goddamn time to win his chips. That's not what the hell happened. Because after 2015 they won it. And in that series, Iguodala was Finals MVP. Steph won MVP. Great, whatever. 2016, he blows a 3-1 lead to LeBron and Kyrie gets walked down, right? All right, cool. Draymond would have been Finals MVP of that series. That's another knock against Steph. Then we fast forward to 2017, 2018. You let Kevin Durant come to your team and be the best player on both championship teams. Then, when you get to the finals against Toronto, sir, and Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson go down, you can't bring us home against Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors, right? That's cool. Now, in Steph's credit, he did win a championship in 2022 against Boston, right? That's Steph's credit. That's his lone finals MVP. That's his biggest win ever as in the NBA, whatever. But on the other side, when we compare him to Magic Johnson, the greatest point guard of all time, Magic Johnson, his rookie year, walked into Philly, Game 7. Kareem, the big fella, can't go. Multiple time MVP
center.
in Milwaukee, the greatest center of all time, in my opinion. He said, hey, man, I can't go, young fella. You got to bring it home for us. Magic Johnson walked on that court and gave him 42 big ones in that Game 7 and brought a chip back to Los Angeles, California. As a rookie. I
hear you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I don't, bro. I'm no downplay of Magic, but so far all you just said was they both have one standalone.
No, he didn't. Because
NBA.
Kareem was not the same for them last 2 championships they won. Not in 87, 88? Because they lost to Detroit in 89. So, yeah, 87, 88, Magic was the man, and he was finals MVP in both series.
How many finals MVPs they have apiece?
2 versus 1. No, three.
It's 3-1.
Because they gave him the one for his rookie year. So it's 3-1.
It's 3-1 Magic.
It's 3-1 Magic.
Finals MVP?
Yes.
I just looked.
Damn, he only has one?
One, that's
he only
it.
has
I
one.
just told you that.
He only has one.
2022.
Only has one.
That's terrible.
Iguodala got the first one, and
Yeah.
KD got the other 2.
Yeah, KD got that too. And who gave? Oh, he got the 2022.
He got
He got
2022. That's
2022.
it.
Yeah, they ain't gonna lie. They really holding with the Andre Iguodala one.
And the only thing
For
he
sure.
has over Magic is points. It's close in steals, but Magic is still significantly ahead in assists.
Yeah.
Steph is
Yeah.
never gonna catch him
No.
in that. Steph's not gonna play long enough, nor does he pass enough.
Yeah,
No.
he doesn't. Yeah, he's not gonna catch him.
So at what point are we're just taking Steph because he can shoot the ball better? Like, what does he? what else is he bringing to the table? Because he's a smaller guard and Magic is 6'9".
I mean, it's what he can do.
So what are we doing?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, we seen so many 6'3" point guards coming in the league. We seen so many 3-point shooters coming in the league. We seen all this, but no one has been able to do that shit like Steph. Like, at a point, bro, where you didn't have to sit in you didn't have to play 4 quarters.
You're right.
That's
You're
right there is crazy. Like, you know what? The bench, y'all got it, bro. You know, I'm gonna play the 4th quarter, bro. Like, I already got 30 points.
I'm chilling.
I already got 30 points.
He's right.
I mean, I'm not saying they're not neck and neck. They are neck and neck.
Yeah.
Because it's not like it's not just fucking like a clear cut Steph. But all right, had that Steph on my team, boy. That Steph is different. Because, bro, at any moment of the time he get the ball in his hand, he can score on our side of my
Wait a minute. You know what I want to say to this? Because you are right about everything you're saying. And Steph does deserve his flowers.
He does.
But you know what
He does.
ultimately makes me pick Magic over him? I've never heard someone that's in a GOAT debate get compared to you. Like, people are screaming that LeBron James is the greatest player of all time, but they say he's an upgraded version of, God damn it, Magic Johnson. So I have never heard nobody say Steph Curry's archetype is the greatest, or he has Steph Curry ability. Like, Steph is never going to be in Magic's realm.
But there are players.
No.
There are players that compare.
No. You know why?
He's never beaten that realm.
You know why? Because we'll never see another Steph Curry ever again.
That's not true.
That's why.
That's just simply not true. You're watching it right now.
Curry, bro.
You're watching it in front of your very eyes. There's a nigga named Trae Young that plays in the NBA. What the hell are you talking about?
So he's just like Steph Curry.
He shoots to the relative equivalent of Steph Curry. He's not as great of a shooter as Steph.
We'll never see nobody like Steph.
At the end of Trae Young's career, he might be able to catch Steph Curry as far as that pure counting numbers, because Trae Young played when he was young. Steph did not. Steph got a lot of his statistics in bunches.
Yeah, I will say that.
So Trae Young can actually catch and pass him in a lot of these statistics.
So, but when you say that, you gotta remember, you only saying that because Magic played back then, so they can't even say that. Steph is still playing,
but also Magic.
About what you just say.
I get what you're saying.
The comparison thing.
I get what you're saying.
Steph is not even out the league yet for people to even compare him.
But they already was
people to be like,
Trae
damn,
Young to him.
That nigga plays like Steph Curry.
But they were already comparing Trae Young to Steph, because there is a significant gap in time.
It is. I mean,
so we are getting it. But is Trae Young is your comparison? LeBron James is mine. That should just really end the debate right there, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I mean, I think LeBron James is way better. He's in a whole different caliber of his own than Magic Johnson.
No, he is.
I don't know. I won't argue with you on that one.
I don't know why people compare him to Magic Johnson, because he's a better scorer than Magic Johnson.
I said an upgraded version of Magic Johnson.
No, not even upgraded. I think he's a way different caliber. Nigga, like, he's
It's
a whole
a
different. I think he's a whole different superstar than LeBron James.
We agree.
Yeah.
We agree. That was
Ash, go to sleep, my boy.
I agree,
Yeah,
brother.
but no.
I agree with
I don't
you,
like
Ashley.
that he's old. Like Magic Johnson comparison, just because he can pass, right? I think he's way better than with Magic Johnson.
I don't think he's way better. I think he's better. Way better is a bit of a stretch, dog.
The nigga 6'9" runs a 2.5, and bro, he's like 250
Wait,
pounds.
You also got to imagine Magic's career did get cut short. We don't have to talk about it, but it did get cut short.
That's his fault. Keep your
I
dick to
agree.
yourself.
Just like it's Steph's fault that your ankles don't work.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Like
I
come
mean,
on now.
And I'm just saying, what Steph did in his body of frame and work is
not as impressive as
bro.
Magic's.
To me, it's more impressive than Magic.
Magic Johnson got 5 of them things, ladies and gentlemen.
This
5. And he has 3 Finals MVPs. Steph has 4,
4,
and he has 1 Finals MVP. Come on, man. If y'all gonna sit here and try to hold everybody to the championship standard, then I mean, this really ain't a debate. But just in general, like, are you gonna take a guy that's 6'9" that can do everything but shoot the 3, or are you gonna take the guy that's 6'3" and can't really do everything, but he's the best ever at shooting the 3? That's what the debate comes down to.
What can he do?
He can't really do everything else.
No.
Listen to what I said specifically.
No. We heard you. But what can he do?
When you put it, he can't rebound like that. He's not a great playmaker. He's a good playmaker. He's not very good on the defensive end.
And
He's
that's where we're
fucking
gonna end our show,
6'3".
fellas.
Steph's not a great playmaker.
Steph Curry's not a great playmaker.
He's not a great
It's
playmaker.
fucking
What is
insane.
a great playmaker, Everett? Tell me a great playmaker. I'll
You
wait.
do realize it starts with Steph,
No, it doesn't. It starts with Draymond.
give or take. Okay, that's fair.
No.
Yes, it does. Don't you
it's
sit
fair.
here and
It's
lie.
fair.
No,
it's
Draymond
fair.
leads that team in assists every year.
No, listen. The play, as initiating the play,
As
starts
initiate-
with Dre. But the play starts with Steph because he's the playmaker. Everybody is looking at Steph because he's the playmaker. So he's the one that draws the double teams and everything.
So
he's the
that means
playmaker.
he's not a great playmaker because Draymond's actually making the plays and the passes. Like, you're contradicting
If you're not drawing
yourself.
the double team, you're not making the play.
Evan, is he not contradicting himself?
Listen,
Because Draymond's the playmaker.
Draymond does play make, yes, but I think that it actually starts with Steph.
Who leads the team in assists every year?
Not every year.
Who leads
Not
the team in assists?
not every year.
Who leads the team in assists? If we go
Not
back and
every
check, I
year.
guarantee you Draymond Green leads that team in assists far more years than Stephen Wardell Curry.
And that might be a fair point.
It might be a fair point,
but
yeah.
to say that he doesn't,
He's not a great
he's
playmaker.
not a great playmaker.
I said he's a good playmaker, not a great
No, no,
playmaker.
You
You
said
said
he's not a
slide.
great. No, you said he's not a great playmaker.
He's not.
You say he doesn't playmaker.
He's
Hey,
not a great
we gotta end this- we gotta
playmaker.
end
Do
this.
Okay.
y'all understand
so
the
Wes,
English
so
language?
Wes, so Wes,
Like, let me
question.
know if I'm tripping,
Wes.
everybody.
He's not a great playmaker.
Wes.
Is insane.
Wes, so you mean to tell me he's not a great playmaker?
Not a
No.
great
That's what I'm trying to
Like,
figure out.
Willard, cut the
Like,
mic
you
on.
can't
Willard,
even-
Willard,
you
cut
can't
your
even
mic on.
wrap
Grab the
around
mic,
it,
Willard.
right?
I got a question for
Like,
you.
bro,
Listen.
you can't
No,
even
wait.
brain
Don't wait. I'm
around
about to
it.
ask Willard a question. I'm
Like,
really about to ask Willard a question. I want him to answer this. Don't
Okay,
wait. Hold it.
hold on.
Answer the question, Willard.
Rebounds, I'll give you, but god damn, dude, he.
Hey,
You ready?
That just doesn't make sense.
Okay. No, wait.
That
Let
doesn't
Willard
make
answer this
sense.
question.
That does
Let
not
Willard
make
answer this
sense.
question real quick. Let me
doesn't
ask him this
make
question.
Bro, he's
No.
not a
Okay,
great playmaker.
Willard.
It's crazy.
No
Willard,
way.
your mom. Wait a minute, nigga. Shut up. Willard, your mom is an educator, right?
Yeah.
She spent her whole career educating children, and she understands the English language quite clearly. Correct?
Yep.
Okay, Willard. Is there a difference between good and great?
Yeah.
And is good a bad thing in the English language?
No.
All right, thank you, Willard. I appreciate you, dog. Because clearly these two don't understand the
No.
damn English language, bro.
No, go
I
back.
said he's
Hey,
not
no,
a great
but
player.
I'll give you the timestamp.
I said he's
when
good.
we run the clip,
Yeah.
it's gonna clearly say he doesn't play make that well.
He's not. He doesn't. That's Draymond.
Compared to a Magic level,
No,
can
he's
you,
not close.
Who else can you say
Luka, LeBron James.
fair? Fine, but
Come on, man.
it's just you saying that it's like that's just
you
nuts.
talking
It's wild. Steph Curry's not a great playmaker. Like
He's
let's
not
think
a
about
great playmaker. He's a good playmaker. When you run the clip, it's
Okay.
gonna show me clearly saying he's a good playmaker, not a great playmaker.
What else is he not good at?
Rebounding.
Fair, I'll give you. He's 6'3". I don't expect 6'3" people to rebound like that unless you're Russell Westbrook.
Right.
Continue.
He's
Continue.
not overly
Defense,
athletic. So on
defense,
defense, like
defense
Magic is
is
6'9", right?
Yes.
So even if he's not great at guarding guards, I can put him on the wing. I can put him on the post.
Fair.
I can't do that with Steph.
Defense is what
Yeah.
Steph is
lacks.
stuck.
Yeah. And I agree. I'll agree with on that. Like defense is where Steph is like, but that offensive power is so crazy.
And he can do one thing significantly better than Magic. That's truly it. And it's shooting the three. It's the same argument we have with KD
It
and
is.
Dirk, where one person has one thing so significantly on their side, and somebody else has something super far on their side. So it's really just a matter of preference.
Yeah, it is.
But is
a matter of
Dirk
preference.
is Dirk that much better of a 3-point shooter? A better of a shooter as Dirk as in
As a pure shooter
No,
than
I-
KG was
they-
compared to the defensive
Yeah.
player.
no,
Yes.
no. Compared to like Steph, compared to Magic.
It's a bigger gap between Magic
You know what I'm
and Steph
saying? Like
shooting
that's a
than
no,
KG
no,
and
no.
Dirk shooting.
I know. Wait. No. I'm not comparing. No, the shooting is different
Yeah.
between KG and like KG can't hit a three. He's at the midi.
Yeah.
That baseline midi was his.
That's what I'm saying with
That's
Magic.
it.
It's that type of
That's
like
it.
Magic when
Yeah.
he did. It's just the era thing.
But
I don't know.
but what I'm saying is like Steph's shooting is so much better than Magic than what Dirk Like, bro, Dirk is, bro, we talking about the greatest shooter of all time. So,
Oh, we're going
Yeah.
back to this Dirk and KD.
No,
thing.
we're not. No, we're not.
No, we're
not.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
we're not. No.
We have receipts. We have
Hey,
receipts.
hey, appreciate everybody in the comments, man, for that
like-
Dirk and KG.
Hey, the moment, I swear to God, the
Appreciate
moment
you.
I realized there was only
Appreciate it.
5,000 points on 2.5
And
like
60
shot
less
attempts
games.
and 60 less games, I said, wait, he's a better scorer?
It's not even close.
So now he's not a better scorer. All he is a better 3-point shooter. Like I said.
He's a 30,000 point scorer.
So in
He's a
review,
better
When's the
scorer.
26,000
so wait,
points?
He's a better
before, because we
scorer.
gotta start
We're not
wrapping
doing
this
this
up
again.
because
We're not
Evan's
doing
looking
this
out the
again.
corner of his eye.
We're not doing this again.
Evan,
doing this
about to bust a blood vessel. We go back down this path.
We're not doing that.
In review, gentlemen, can we just come to the point and say it's a matter of preference? Because everything y'all was arguing with me about, I can
Yeah.
push
Fuck that
back
preference.
on with
Nah.
Steph.
Let y'all know. Hey, let us know who y'all rather take on that real,
It's
man.
got
Fuck
to-
that
you
preference,
can't
man.
ask people
Hey,
right
KG
now.
or Dirk, man. Hey, like
Dog,
we said,
did you not see
Steph
in our
or Magic?
comments?
Steph or Magic? Who would y'all rather take, man?
It's magic.
no, it's not,
magic.
bro. No, it's not.
For
You'd
the
rather take
people
Steph.
that appreciate defense, y'all gonna pick Magic. For the people that appreciate somebody that's a multi-tool player, that's a 5-tool player that can do pretty much everything, you're gonna take Magic. If you want a specialty player that can just light it up, you're gonna take Steph, and that's just what it's gonna be. I ain't mad
I
at
would
you.
say
You're
that
just wrong.
specialty is good.
Like,
Great
that's really-
specialty,
That specialty-
It's a
that
supreme-
specialty
it's
changed
a
the
supreme
game.
Specialty.
It
It's a
changed the
one of a
specialty
kind
changed
That
the
specialty
game.
changed the game so much, man, that guess what, dog? He got one Finals MVP.
Hold
You
on.
so
And
serious.
yeah, it has a
Here.
unanimous.
I'll
And
say
you've
this.
been there like
First
6
ever-
times.
first ever
You've been there like
unanimous
6
MVP.
times.
Wes, okay. I'm gonna
6.
say this. I'm gonna pick Magic, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way. But Steph, just hear me out. He changed the game so much that he got people analytics jobs in the NBA
I
just
agree.
to study the
agree.
3-point shot.
Okay.
He revolutionized the game.
I agree.
I take Magic.
Hey, we're gonna end on that note.
I agree with you.
No, we're not. He just
Hold
said
on.
we go and take
but listen,
Magic.
listen,
Listen to what he said.
listen.
You can keep that.
Wes, well, just hear me out.
Ain't no
Again,
no.
I
Go
take
ahead.
Magic. But the way that Steph revolutionized the game, he got a bunch of motherfuckers some jobs.
He did.
Going on.
A lot of people some jobs. He got to the point to where the Rockets built a team just to try to beat them, and they still couldn't do it.
I agree. You want to know who else revolutionized the game and changed markets? Magic Johnson.
I didn't say he didn't.
Magic revolutionized a lot of industries.
But when you
How many Magics and how many Stephs do you see in the league?
But when you look
You
at
don't
these,
see a Magic in this
when you
league.
look at just basketball today as a whole, NBA, college, high school, middle school, AAU, whatever the case may be, how many kids do you see shooting from the goddamn volleyball line now?
I see it on Instagram. You
A
know what I
lot.
don't see? A
but-
lot of people watching NBA games
And
because
what
of
you
this
don't see-
terrible shooting that y'all are
But
encouraging.
I'm just saying, to somebody for somebody to revolutionize the game is nuts.
I agree.
It's nuts.
I agree. So did Magic. Magic was the first 6'9", 6'10", 6'7" point guard. Like
Yeah,
they
but
both revolutionized the game.
Yeah, but you see that more now. You see the 6'8", 6'9" point guards
Because
now.
of?
because of Magic.
No, because LeBron.
But
Because
No,
But-
don't you
hold
tell
on,
that lie.
hold
'Cause
on.
Penny came
But-
before LeBron.
Wes and Everett.
No, you see more
Wes.
of it because of Bron.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Look, I didn't say that Magic didn't start it, but it became popular because of LeBron.
No!
hey, Michael
Wes,
Jackson
I
didn't
want
start
you
the
to answer me this in a
moonwalk,
minute.
but he made it popular.
That's a different thing.
Wes, just answer me this before we close this
Okay.
out. Okay. You see more of Magics, right? Of more
Now.
Magic hybrids in a way now,
Yeah.
right? Do you see more Steph Currys?
Now?
Yes.
No, because it's
Yes,
such a
you
special
do.
skill.
You see,
I don't
you
see
see
a
a
Steph
lot.
Curry.
You see a lot more people trying to shoot the basketball compared to being a 6'8", 6'9" point guard.
Right, so people are both cosplaying as Magic and Steph because they can't be either one.
That you can't be either one, but I'm saying
So-
in today's game, you see a lot more of Steph hybrids than you
Agreed.
compared to Magics.
Agreed. That's how special Magic was.
Well, if that's the case.
You're so special, I can copy you. Great episode, guys. We getting right there. Oh yeah, you thought this was gonna work in your favor. It wasn't. Oh boy, we brought that home beautifully. Thank you, Evan. I appreciate you.
All right,
dog.
man. We're gonna bring this in for a landing, man.
this
Thank
nigga-
y'all.
Hey, nigga crazy was taking.
Cooking this man. Cooking this man,
No,
dog.
you're not.
All right, man. We signing out, man. I'm Evan.
If
West.
We out. Peace.
Peace. Dog, you gotta stop with the lies, bro. Y'all just gotta stop with the lies.
What lies?
You
I agree.
tried for the longest to try to get to his side. You had to stop with the lies.
I listened to the both of y'all.
A 6'9" point guard, I'm taking that over
Dog,
6'3"
this
guy.
is
Not Steph.
this is nuts.